हेलो माय स्टूडेंट, आज क्लास है केमिस्ट्री का विनय क्लासेस पर। और टॉपिक्स का नाम है सम बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री। और आज के टॉपिक्स में बता रहे हैं मोलर मास। मोलर मास ऑफ ए कंपाउंड। ये कॉन्सेप्ट 8B है। 7A में था एटॉमिक वेट और 7B में था जिसको बोल सकते हैं कि 8A में था एक इसी से जुड़ा हुआ जिसको बोल सकते हैं मोल कॉन्सेप्ट 8A में, और 8B में है मोलर मास। और उसी तरह 7A में था एटॉमिक वेट और 7B में था मॉलिक्यूलर वेट। तो इस तरह से अब ये जानना है हम लोग को कि मोलर मास किसी भी कंपाउंड का कैसे निकलता है। इसके पहले हम बता चुके हैं मॉलिक्यूलर वेट किसको बोलते हैं, मॉलिक्यूलर वेट का डेफिनेशन क्या है, और फिर पोटासियम सल्फेट पोटासियम का कैसे मॉलिक्यूलर वेट निकाल देते हैं, K2SO4 Al2SO4 थ्राइस 24H2O का। तो आज देखा जाए ये कंसेप्ट भी बहुत ही अच्छा कंसेप्ट है। तो इसका है क्या कि हम लोग जान रहे हैं कि मॉलिक्यूलर वेट ऑफ एनी कंपाउंड इज सिंपली डिफाइंड एज द नंबर which shows how much times the actual weight of an atom of a molecule of a compound is with respect to 1/12 part of the C12 carbon isotopes। और उसी को जब सॉल्व किए तो आंसर्स आ रहा था कि मॉलिक्यूलर वेट इज इक्वल टू एक्चुअल वेट ऑफ द कंपाउंड ऑफ वन मॉलिक्यूल और डिवाइडेड बाय AMU 1 AMU। अब क्रॉस करने से हो जा रहा था वो सीधा कि एक्चुअल वेट ऑफ एन molecule of a compound is equal to molecular weight को शॉर्ट में m लिखे थे और विदाउट यूनिट m into 1 AMU that is equal to m AMU, वो उसका एक्चुअल एटॉमिक वेट हो गया। और अब हमको चाहिए कि मतलब मोलर मास क्या होता है कोई भी कंपाउंड का। तो इसके कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत सिंपल है, लिखेंगे सिंस वेट मतलब यह हुआ एक्चुअल वेट। सिंस एक्चुअल वेट, और वो भी कैसा वेट, तो एक्चुअल मॉलिक्यूलर वेट ऑफ ए कंपाउंड इज इक्वल टू MAMU। और इसी को लिख सकते हैं हम लोग m into 1 AMU। और यहीं पर लिख सकते हैं m into 1/n ग्राम। तो ये शो कर रहा है कि वेट ऑफ वन मॉलिक्यूल of a compound is equal to m into 1/n gram। Therefore weight of n molecules of a compound is equal to m into 1 by n into n. So this is n cancel m gram, and this m is your relative molecular weight. So relative molecular weight of the molecule of the compound is equal to m. So this is the relative molecular weight, or you can say molecular weight of the compound according to the definition, and this is the actual weight, molecular weight of a compound, and one molecule has this weight, so n molecule will have this weight. So this n molecules according to Avogadro concept, this is called weight of 1 mole. This is called 1 mole. Weight of 1 mole of the compound, that is equal to m gram, and hence weight of n mole of the compound is equal to mn gram. And suppose this is equal to your W gram. Suppose this is W gram. Assumption. So these two are the same. So we can equate and we can write that Nm gram is equal to W gram, or we can write Nm is equal to W, and this shows N equal to W by M. And if you are interested to put the unit of each and every these three your parameters, so we can write here N means N mole, and this is W gram, and this is M gram per mole according to this concept. This concept shows that molecular weight represented in gram is called 1 mole. So this is called m gram per mole. This is your m gram per mole. Therefore, molecular weight represented in gram per mole means weight of 1 mole of the compound is equal to m gram. So that m gram per mole is here, and this is W in gram. So this gram cancels, so mole will come here, and here also mole. So according to unit and dimension, on the left hand side and right hand side, according to physics, they are the same. But in chemistry, generally without writing the unit, we are writing m. So there is the confusion whether it is m without unit as this one, or AMU this one, or m gram per mole. So there are three options if you think about this relation. But if you think this relation, there is no confusion at all regarding the m. Here m will be always m gram per mole. How? Already I have explained. The first concept, relative molecular weight or molecular weight of the compound is m without unit. This is the first idea. And second idea, actual weight of the molecular weight of the compound is MAMU. And now this can be converted using the formula that 1 AMU is equal to 1 by n gram. So finally, this is the answer. And for using unitary method and molecules, this is the answers. So molecular weight represented in gram, that is called the weight of n molecules of the compound, or this is simply 1 mole of that compound. So m gram per mole is this answer, and this very answer is written here in the denominator instead of m, and W is in gram, and this gram cancels, mole will come, and here this is the mole. So use this concept which is known as the physics concept, and this is the chemistry concept. Okay, in chemistry generally the students are using this concept, so I am writing here also for physics and for chemistry. Generally we are writing for chemistry this one, and for physics this is the 2, because this follows the unit and dimension on both sides. So it is not the correct. So therefore I am cancelling this one. So whenever this is written, always there is pseudo. N means n mole, W means W gram, M means m gram per mole. So among these three, if any two are known, then third can be calculated. And how this can be obtained? M, simply by having the name of the compound. So that can be confirmed that what is the value of the M. And this will be given in the numericals. How much weight? Suppose it is given in the kilogram, so converts into gram, not in AMU. And then use this formula, and among these three, if any two are known, then you can find third one. First question, suppose W is given, M is given, use this formula, you can have the M. Similarly, suppose you are interested to find W, so simply multiplying n into m, that will give the W. Suppose you are interested to find your m value, molecular weight, so just you take the cross multiplication, Nm is equal to W, so m is equal to W by n. So by this way, you can understand the concept of your number of mole, weight and molecular weight. And I am taking the special case. What is the special case? Suppose that instead of n, there is n value 1. A special case. A special case. If n is equal to 1 mole. So we have this formula or this formula. So you can use this or this one. It's alright. But whenever you are using this formula, must remember this is mole, this is gram, this is gram per mole. Okay. So we'll use this one, it's alright. But we'll think that this is in the mole, this is in the gram, and this is in the gram per mole. Okay. So now you use this formula that we have n is equal to W by m. This is a formula which is here in chemistry we are using. But you can use this also. And here n is 1. So what will happen? Just you put n equal to 1. Here n is 1. It means this n means 1 mole. And what about this W? So W is suppose simply the W, and this we have to find. So definitely we will have to write here the value of the M. So that will be always gram per mole. What is the reason? Reason is simple, that we are using this very concept, and in this formula there are three things: N, W or M. And among these, W is unknown. So those value which is unknown, don't put the unit. And those which are given, so here given is N, that is 1. So 1 means 1 mole. So I am using the 1 mole here, and this is given. So I am just writing here right. Right means it is given. And since the compound name will be confirmed according to the questions, so this M is also confirmed. Therefore I am putting the tick marks. And here also you have to write unit. Here also you have to write. So among these three, N, W, M, whatever the three, among three, any two are known, that value you have to write in terms of the unit. So N is 1 mole, so I am writing here 1 mole. And W we have to find, so don't put here the unit, because after solving that will give the numerical value as well as unit also. And here this M is also given, and that is M gram per mole. So by cross multiplication, this results converts into W is equal to 1 mole into this one. 1 mole into M gram per mole. M gram per mole. And here mole cancel, and 1 into M is M, so M gram. And here this shows W and M, they are same. Means these two are the same, then only N is equal to 1. But that N equal to 1 will be in terms of the mole, and this will be in terms of the gram, and this will be in terms of your gram per mole. Okay, but these two numerically they are same. So W and M, they are equal. So this is the result. So whenever there is the word molar mass, so molar mass means how much weight of the compound when you have 1 mole. Molar mass means 1 mole. If the compound is 1 mole, correspondingly how much the value of the weight, that is known as molar mass. So molar mass is nothing but it is simply the special case of this very formula or this formula where among these three N is confirmed, that is equal to 1 mole. So by putting N equal to 1 mole, these two are the same, and since it has the unit mole, therefore we have to write here gram, and this must be written gram per mole. And finally, after solving, the result comes as N is equal to 1 mole with the unit, and M is always M gram per mole, and by cross multiplication the answer W comes in terms of your gram, but W is equal to M. Numerically W equal to M. So we can write here W is equal to M. Okay, or just these steps I am writing here in this point. This into this is suppose M gram. Okay, so M gram. So W is equal to M gram, and this is the all about your molar mass of a compound. And again I repeat so that you can understand in the better way. Initially I had explained about the molecular weight of the compound, that is called relative molecular weight. Wherever molecular weight, that is relative molecular weight, and that is M without unit according to the definition. And that definition is already I have explained in the previous your lesson. So try your best to go through the video. So that will be given relative molecular weight definition at great length, and after having that concept, using the formula of the molecular weight of the compound, that is equal to actual weight of the compound divided by weight of 1/12 part of the C12 carbon isotopes, that is equal to 1 mu. So by cross multiplication since the relative molecular weight m is given and the denominator is your 1 mu, so by cross multiplication actual weight, molecular weight of the compound is equal to m mu, and since mu is equal to 1 by n gram, already I have explained how this comes in the topics of the atomic weight. So using that concept, mu is equal to 1 by n gram, and one molecule is m into 1 by n gram. So n molecules is m into 1 by n into n. These two n cancels, so m gram. And this n molecules, according to Avogadro concept, this is known as 1 mole. So 1 mole is equal to m gram. Molecular weight, that is relative molecular weight, represented in gram is called molar mass, or is called mass of 1 mole of the compound, or is equal to mass of n molecules of the compound. And this is, in short, I have written m gram per mole. And using unitary method, suppose there is 1 mole, then this is the answer, m gram. But if the mole were n moles, so at that time this n into m, and let this gram is equal to w gram. Assumption. I have assumed that n into m is equal to w. So these two are same. So by writing these two, gram cancels. So finally this answer is equal to nm equal to w. Or you can write at the great length here, n is n mole multiplied by m gram per mole, then this is the w gram. But I have not written that steps, directly I have written here, but you can do that one also. I am showing that one, what I mean to say. Here we can say n is equal to n mole, and n is equal to, this n is equal to m gram per mole, and then finally mole cancels, and this n into m in terms of the gram overall, and here gram. Okay, so these two are the same. And finally this nm, after cancelling this gram, or after cancelling this step with this step, gram cancel, mole cancels, nm is equal to w. So that is the answers here. So here we have not written here the actual unit of this one, actual unit of this one, actual unit of this one, and that actual unit is your w gram. Here this is m gram per mole, this is n mole. Therefore I have written here. In the physics we are using too much, because in the physics always you have to cross LHS, RHS in terms of your unit must be the same, dimension must be the same. And chemistry they are not using this concept. Therefore there is great confusion. So confusion can be abolished if you write in these steps. Okay. So here take the special case. Suppose n is equal to 1 mole. What is the reason that I am taking n equal to 1 mole? Because I have to define molar mass. So molar mass means always the number of mole must be 1 mole. So for molar mass I have written here n equal to 1 mole. You can write here for molar mass. Means when you are interested to find molar mass of a compound, molar mass of a compound, so at that time n must be taken as 1 mole. Now this is the formula, or you can use this formula also. For the simplicity I have written here, and by using this concept, n is 1 mole given, right? M is given m gram per mole, and W is not written, not known. So no need to write here unit or dimension, because we have the concept in physics that whenever among these three, if the two has value which is given in unit and dimension, then the third one which is unknown, after solving that will give the unit and dimension directly. So no need to write here W in terms of the gram. So by cross multiplication, 1 mole into m gram per mole, mole cancels, directly W equal to m numerically, and gram is also coming the unit. That is the true. So in this way we can say finally what is molar mass. So molar mass of a compound is simply the mass of the compound when we have taken the 1 mole. So how much weight, that is known as molar mass, and that can be find out by these steps and numerically W equal to M. But sometimes W is not equal to M. Suppose W is double of this one, so that time 2 mole. Suppose W is 1/3 of the molecular weight, so at that time N will be 1/3. So here depending upon W whether this is more compared to M or less or equal. So when W is more, for example suppose W is 5 times of the molecular weight. So by using the concept this will be 5 mole. But suppose this is 1/4 of the molecular weight. So at that time number of mole will be 1/4. But suppose they are the same. So at that time W and M numerically they will be the same. So this is the detail of the molar mass of the compound. I think now it is clear and आज इतने में रोकते हैं. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो. सी यू अगेन. फिर इसके बाद के किसी और टॉपिक्स पर बात करेंगे. ओके, थैंक यू, बाय.